with Sports Life Talk. Hot topics with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown our podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach and Ms.Manhattan. Gemini Jones holds the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, I'm out to the south. On the cover athletes to the year of the week. We got what you need. We dropping what's hot in the streets. From copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. When gossip and tea, let Kimberly pull you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin. Let's go.
Here we go now. Finally, a show that makes your heart pound, profound. Wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. Damn. Yes, SLT Nation, welcome back to another fire episode. I don't know, man. I'm so used to doing the You Got Next, Kevin. I'm getting kind of crunk right now because we are live coming at y'all from our home studios. SLT Nation, y'all buckle up. Welcome to Wednesday night, 9/28/2022. Tonight's episode is 158, Cheating in the Next Room. Before we get, y'all already know what that's about. Y'all already know what that's about. Before we get started, we got a couple of action items. The first one is I need everybody who are listening up under the sound of my breath right now. I need y'all to share this episode. Share this episode with right now with somebody. Let's get this thing cracking. Let's have a wild hour. This is going to be a very uncomfortable conversation for some. It's going to be funny for some. I don't know. We might take the handcuffs off. I don't know. Last week, everybody got a little frisky, was dropping F-bombs. I don't know what happened to the crew last week. But this week, we're going to try to be a little bit more sanctioned. We're going to try to be a little bit more focused, dialed in. But we're going to have some adult conversation here tonight. Y'all ready for that, crew? Y'all ready, head coach?
You ready?
Yeah, but you see, Gemini's not here. She said she went to Greece, but then the PC came and said, "Hey, if y'all want to keep going, you got to get up."
I know that's what I'm trying. Hey, look, talk how you want to talk on now, and then next week you be sitting on the bench while everybody else performing live.
I'm in Greece. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm in Greece. She went to Athens, Georgia. That's what she went to. All right, well, let me introduce the crew. The people we got here tonight, who I think I got perfect attendance, but starting with the man, the legend, the Ed Reed, the head coach. What you doing, Red Podcast Ranger? How you living, man?
Dude, I am so glad to be here. If y'all don't know, man, pray for your teacher friends. We're not doing okay. This generation here. Oh,
why did you say
God.
that? Give us some more. Can you tell us more?
Well, we're not getting paid doing this, and I love my job. So
I was about to say, hold off, Ken.
No.
We knocking on the door. We knocking on the door. We got some stuff cracking, but
I'm just saying it's a different breed. All my coworkers and everybody and the kids, I love them all, but it's just some days you be like, leave. I should.
Are the kids just like too grown for their age, or just?
It's middle school. Just think it's just middle school.
So they too grown for their age.
Like I said, they're not bad kids. It's just, man, being a teacher these days, you just got so much on your plate.
Tell them to pay you more, man. You need more money, bro.
That's why I'm trying to get y'all game up so we can be paid here.
You ain't lying. We're gonna work. Let's put in some work tonight. And below me, the insatiable, the diva of the crew, we got her. That's right, the Latina, Ms.Manhattan, the Pink Podcast Ranger. How you doing tonight, Ms.Manhattan?
I am good. I'm good.
You just good?
Yeah.
I mean, that was a little bit. You got some consternation about what's about the conversation tonight. You're a little on edge, a little uneasy about the events that have transpired over this past week.
Just a little, how the little symbol, just a little.
Yeah, it's trigger warning. Kevin, can you get a trigger warning to go across the screen, please?
No. That's not in our budget.
I'm gonna have to call. We're gonna have to call them StreamYard to figure this thing out, man.
Hey.
And Kevin, you do it. You always love to shout out the family members, like we always say here at Sports Life Talk. We don't do fans, we don't do followers, we do family members. So Kevin, shout out those who are rocking with us tonight.
We got the usuals. We got Katie, damn it. We got Cool Kid.
Cool Kid.
That's all we got right now. I see.
We got I Am Skins.
I Am Skins. My bad. I missed you, man. I started looking up at the screen. It says that we have 6 on, but sometimes that's not accurate. And if you are on, why are you not in our comments? Come on, we are family.
Share the show. Let's get this thing cracking, man. We got some hot topics to talk about tonight. So we're gonna have a good time. All right, y'all. Let's jump right into this thing. Episode 158, titled "Cheating in the Next Room." And we're going to honor the events of the past week with Boston Celtics head coach Ime Udoka. Is that how you say it, Kevin? Udoka?
Oh, we just call him King Cheat. So
yeah, we just call him Pimp Nasty. Where we got Mr. MA. We're going to talk about his events here in just one second. So, KD, take it away. What we got for the read tonight? Because I'm going to be honest with you. This is unscripted. I don't know what she about to say. So,
because you're not about to say anything, B. Jones, because there's so many cheaters. It's not a way that we can just have a read.
Okay. I got some trivia, though. I got some trivia. I'm still... You good, miss?
I am good. Yeah. So what's your trivia for the cheat?
All right. So, tonight's trivia. We're giving out an SLT t-shirt. All right. Just like mine, you can get this Tennessee Volunteer Edition. You know, that's my second team. You can get this Tennessee Volunteer Edition. Kevin, shout out to you and your Florida Gators this past weekend. All right, so since 2010, give me the names of all the first-time NBA head coaches that took their team to the finals in year one. Hint, there are 3 coaches since 2010 plus Ime Udoka. All right, so Ime is one, and then there are 3 other head coaches that led their NBA teams to the finals in their first year. Win, lose, or draw. Be the first one to go to our IG page at Sports Life Talk. Answer that question correctly, you're going to win a Sports Life Talk t-shirt. All right? Kevin, I'm kind of shocked. I just felt like you was going to know the answer to that question.
Man, I'm thinking. I think I know one. For sure.
I know a Cool Breeze know it. A Cool Breeze B, because that's my dog. That's my play cousin. I know he probably know the answer.
Nah, he probably don't. I don't like him.
I'm so glad that you said his name because I was not pronouncing it.
Yeah, it's a Cool Breeze. That's my boy, man. I told you I've known him for like, how old am I now? I know him a long time. So
I want to know what did you what did you think the words were? What were you pronouncing in your head? What were you thinking?
You don't even want to know, but it was.
You're right. Let's just move on. I want him to stay on and keep watching the show, man.
I was definitely pronouncing Breeze as bars. I don't know why.
Okay, all right, I can see that. You somebody dropped one of them. Okay, all right. Okay,
yeah.
No, don't go. Stay. I'm glad that he.
Man, you better not go nowhere. I'll pull up at your crib, homie, and do the show from over there. Stop playing.
All right, cool. Here we go. So let's kick this thing off. Kevin, we open this thing up with some playmakers. You want to go ahead and knock out some playmakers? Let's talk about the You Got Next playmakers. Shout out to Kevin. This dude works tirelessly. I mean, he is constantly doing outreach, growing the show. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, if you're not plugged in or tapped into You Got Next right now, first and foremost, we need your love. We need your support. But man, the show is doing amazing things. We got some names coming through now that's already on wax, that's posted, that's printed right now, that you can go watch some of these shows. But the names that we got coming down the road, I'm telling y'all, get locked in. I'm telling y'all, come rock with us. But Kevin, tell us who we got for the You Got Next athlete of the week, sir.
All right, so this week, B. Jones and I, we rode shotgun with Coach Mercedes Gillen-Gant. She stopped by to share her basketball journey and why she's got next. And she's also a assistant coach at Langston University. So shout out to Tim Whitfield, Coach Quentin Morgan, and everybody else that's in our You Got Next family. Please go and check that out.
Okay. All right. I will tell I Am Skin Spoelstra was a good one, but that wasn't in the 2010. He was a first-time coach in, I think it was 2008 or 2009, whenever they went and played the Dallas Mavericks. So what year did we win the championship, Kevin? Was that 2008?
Oh, the Mavericks?
Yeah, Mavericks won 2008, 2009, somewhere around there.
I thought it was 2011.
Are you sure?
Yeah, remember we lost in 06 and we won in 20.
Man, it was right when I moved here. All right, we go. If that championship was in 2011, Spoltra is on the list then, because I want everybody since 2010.
Yeah,
so keep rocking. Okay. All right, here we go for the local athlete. I searched for Kevin. You remember Melissa football team, don't you? You remember Melissa football team? Me and you went up there to Melissa. We went and watched the high school football game.
See, I started thinking about Girl Chat Sports when you said Melissa. So that's what
I'm talking about Melissa football team. Yeah, you remember we went up there. You remember Melissa football team.
No. Can't rock with Melissa. Go ahead, B.
All right, well, Melissa football, their quarterback, Trevor Ham, he did just that this Friday night. He went ham hard as a mother, threw for 433 yards and 8 touchdowns in a blowout win over Terrell last Friday. This kid threw 7 touchdowns in the first half, Kevin, with 360 yards. So I ain't that great at math because I'm from Louisiana, but brother, if I just kind of go on averages, he would have probably hit 750 and about 10 touchdowns, 10 to 12 touchdowns if they had let this boy play the whole game and whoever was holding that joystick had not benched him in that game. So shout out to him. That was Trevor Ham. You are the Sports Life Talk local athlete of the week. Y'all go follow him. Y'all go check him out.
Man. All right. Kill beef, go ham. Goodness.
I know, Kevin. Can you imagine sitting there and somebody just put up 360 yards in the first half? You got to almost kind of feel bad.
You said 7 was in the air and he rushed
7 touchdowns in the first half. The first half, Kevin. He probably only played like the first series in the second half.
No, yeah, that's ridiculous. Terrell, y'all got to do better. That's ridiculous.
You know what though? I hate to throw I hate to put Terrell on the bus like that, throw him under the bus. But God, fam, Terrell, I need somebody from Terrell to talk to me. I need somebody to tell me what happened on Friday night because that sound just absolutely miserable.
Dude, they needed Willie Beeman. They needed was it Chris Bishop, Jamie Foxx's real name? They needed him. Goodness,
they need everybody. All right, KD, we got the drink of the week. We got a drink.
We don't have a drink, y'all. You know, I kind of been chilling on drinking, so I'm gonna promote my Nestle waters again.
Man, you don't put that water down. This is not about water. These people don't come here with water.
You got
to
get your water in. Get your
water.
Okay.
Well, Thor Helm Jr., he just said, while we were live, history was just made. I wish we could send Thor so he could tell us about it because I was preparing to be a part of with my family here. But sound like Aaron Judge has just hit number 61 while we were live on there. History has been made. Roger Maris's record has been tied. And Aaron Judge is now forever cemented in history. And based off of what I'm seeing, there's no reason why he can't break that record here over the next couple of days here, and that'll be kind of interesting. But
yeah, I'm with KD. Damn it, man, they got to recognize that 70 though
from Barry Bonds.
Yeah, baseball. Come on.
Yeah, I know. And honestly, it's like everybody talking about 62, and I'm like, I seen folks. I saw Sammy and Mark McGuire do this. You know what I'm saying?
Look at all the money that baseball made off of that. They were going live to their at bats like they're doing for Aaron Judge right now. Like you said, we saw it. Just like we saw Reggie Bush. We saw Reggie Bush win his Heisman, and they took it from him. Come on, they doing too much.
Just changing, rewriting history, huh?
Well, they do that anyway in the history books now. So I mean,
slaves had picnics on Sundays. Slaves had picnics on Sundays based on Louisiana education system. Yeah. All right, all right, here we go. Katie, do you have any shout outs? Any toast?
Yes, I'm gonna give my toast to the Dallas Cowboys. They won.
Oh,
even though you picked the Giants last week to beat them.
Even though I picked the Giants, so I told y'all that's what I gotta do. I always gotta go for the opposite team.
I 100% thought about that. I 100% thought about it. I said she straight up, Jedi'd the Cowboys a victory. Okay.
Well, you know what, B-Jones, you know what? I'm gonna help make it for this episode. Do you remember that Tampa Bay? Who did she pick for Tampa Bay versus Dallas? That didn't work then, did it?
Dallas. I picked Dallas.
You picked Dallas. So
picked Dallas.
You should have picked Tampa Bay.
She should have picked Tampa Bay. Right.
But let me tell y'all, so week 2, I was at the game. So I had on Bengals colors. I had on orange. And,
and y'all got the win.
And we got the win. So see how it worked?
No, thank you, Michael Parson. It wasn't you, KD.
The anti-fan. KD's the anti-fan. That's what Dang, that's cold blooded. You got to root against your team in order for them to win. I don't know if I don't know if I'm feeling that.
I ain't doing that.
I ain't doing that either. All right, we all ready to kick this thing off? We 15. All right, let's go. Tonight's topic, cheating in the next room. Y'all didn't know I had them melodic pipes. I'm going to keep giving it to y'all tonight. But we are going to discuss the sport of cheating. Let's talk about the culture of infidelity in sports, which has been headlined over this past week by Boston Celtics head coach Ime Udoka. Who,
I think you said it right the first time.
Okay. Well, apparently he's been, pooping way eat at, dipping his stick in the company pond, right?
Getting his honey where he make his money.
Getting his honey where he make his money, and it has caused up quite a hysteria. So the first question I got for everybody, because I'm pretty sure if you was breathing on the face of this earth, you heard about this story this week. Let's talk about the punishment. Let's talk about the fact that they came down in the press conference and gave this man 1 year. KD, as a female, what are your thoughts on this situation, and should he have been suspended for 1 year?
Okay, so while I do think it's the dumbest thing to mess with somebody that you work with, whether you're having an affair or just dating, for this situation, I think a year suspension is too much.
Okay. You scared me for a second. Like, these women out here, they want his head on a spike. Yeah. My goodness.
No, I think it is too much. It's too harsh.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. How about you? What do you think?
I think it's too harsh, but I'm curious as especially when we look at the Nia Long aspect of this. I got some very, I guess I can say, strong opinions on the entire situation. Kevin is buried with me over the past week as we've been on the phone talking and texting and stuff, and I've kind of just unloaded and unleashed a lot of my thoughts and feelings on this situation. But no, there's no way he should have been suspended for a year. It's not even basketball related, and I mean, if they would have suspended him for it, I don't see the need for the theatrics that kind of went around it. But Kevin, I'll let you talk about it a little bit. What are your thoughts, KT?
Like KD Damon said, we need to know more, because if you follow Matt Barnes or saw his post, he's saying that it's worse than what we're hearing. But here's my thing.
I don't like that. I don't like that speculation, Kevin.
No, me either. But here, Boston said that the relationship was what?
Consensual. Words big as day.
Yes.
I can barely read it. It was right there on the screen. Consensual.
So if it's consensual, then his name should be out there, as well as the women that he had those relationships with, right? Now, if it comes out that we come to find out that, hey, something bad went on, like it was some sexual assault, then of course a year isn't good enough. He needs to be gone, but we can only go on what they told us, a consensual relationship. And it would probably be better for the organization to say who it was, so people can stop speculating. They had me thinking that my baby Allison Feaster was one of them. And she wasn't one. It was a reporter that people were saying it was her. So I don't think it's fair to him. I mean, it's a year, B. Jones. Deshaun Watson got 12 games, and we know that he's a creep.
Well, I'm gonna say, first off, no disrespect to Deshaun Watson. I like Watson. Let's just say his was alleged as well. All right, but I'm gonna say this on the behalf of you. This is one part I'm gonna disagree with you on. You said that we should release their names. I don't even think we should release Ime's business.
No, we shouldn't have. I totally agree.
So y'all telling me, everybody out there, family, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, that y'all earnestly feel like this is the first time that a person in a sports organization has done something on company grounds or been involved with the woman consensually? I can't understand why we even talking about this. I just, if you want to look at a moral code or moral HR issue, as we would like to call it, an HR issue, or we talking about, hey, he has a clause, a morality clause in his contract, he broke that, he shouldn't have been engaging in a relationship. That's cool, but we shouldn't be talking about it then. I don't.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
And I get it. I get it. If you want to say, well, he's the head coach of the Eastern Conference champions, and so we need to know what's going on. Why they coach ain't there? But first off, it shouldn't have been a year. Second off, if we are going to talk about it, first off, we shouldn't be talking about it. Second off, it shouldn't have been a year. And then third off, if we're gonna talk about it, then like you said, Kevin, we need all the facts. They interviewed everybody. The investigation was over a month long. So we're talking about the facts were there. There's no way Boston would have came out and said consensual or some of these words that they chose to use if they felt like there was some foul play. Everybody out there that's reaching like shout out to Malika Andrews. I don't know what she knows. I don't know what Matt Barnes knows. But to start adding all these speculations and start adding all these extras of what you're hearing back channel that hasn't been substantiated, to me that's rumors. That's just gossip.
And you're totally right, B. Jones. We shouldn't have known what he did. His name shouldn't have been out there either.
Nope.
But the fact that they did put his name out there, put everybody's name out there.
For sure. And
now, I'm sorry, KD.
No, go ahead.
No, I want to hear what your thoughts. Come on, give it to us.
So, and then I was going to say, it sucks to be the girlfriend or the fiance or the long time, whatever.
All right, so that you
go ahead, please tell me.
You teed me up perfectly for the next question. So now, since we in this man business, which y'all have argued with me before, these people are not role models. They are not paid to be role models. They're paid to win basketball games, football games, soccer games, baseball games, pickleball games, whatever it is. They're not role models. But now that we in this man business and we expect him to do the right things all the time to honor the morality, sports and life is part of the conversation. KD, how do you think this is impacting his home life?
It's horrible. Like, can you imagine, even if she knew prior, whenever the investigation was going on, just the amount of circulation that this story has got. And it's so crazy because it's all the same information. Nothing's different. Nothing's changed. We're not getting any more or any less. Everything else is just speculation whenever we do get more. But it's like to keep talking about it, keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking about it. I think that's what makes it worse, because it's like I already dealt with the initial finding out, but now the media has gotten a hold of it and has literally just picked it all apart. So
rumor has it that she went out and said she knew nothing about it. Investigation was going on, and I'm hearing that Ime never went home and said, "Hey, I just want to let you before it hit the front page. This is what's about to go down. This is what I got going on at work." So my question to you, Kevin,
but Boston knew about this in July.
Yes, what I'm saying. So it's been going on for a while. Kevin, how would you have went home and approached your wife with this news? Or tell me what your playbook would have been to handle this type of situation.
Man, I had to wait till she go and get the boys and try to get as much stuff at the house as I can, because I know I can't come back home.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. Hey, the fact that
Jones, the only thing that would save me if I actually had an affair or something with Nia Long. That's probably the only way that's going to save me. Bro. Just somebody regular? No.
But Kevin, that's Diesel though, dog. You went home every day knowing this is about to hit the front page. And he ain't say nothing to her like, "Hey,
well, B. Jones, does he have something right here?"
That's another point though, Ms.Manhattan. So how do you feel about that, Ms.Manhattan? They got a kid together, they live together, they are in a I don't want to call it an entanglement, but what is the not an engagement, but they are clearly in a relationship as partners. They riding or dying with each other, Bonnie and Clyde. Okay. What are your thoughts about, him stepping out? Should we even care? I mean, do you think there was some sort of unspoken rule in their relationship?
I feel like I know you brought this up in the group chat, and I feel like you did say that, but regardless, I still am your girlfriend, and you still got me out here looking dumb. So, because like you said, there is no ring on the finger. I'm going to pack my own stuff and I'm leaving and getting the hell out of Boston.
Well, I'm going to say this. Not only is it no ring on the finger, but clearly he told her in some form or fashion, if I've been with you for this long and I ain't married you.
18 years? They've been together like 18 years. And
he told us in some form or fashion that, I ain't no one woman type of guy. That's the part of me that's feeling like because they not just saying there was one female up there on Boston Celtics campus. And he was, this dude was slaying them all. Wouldn't be surprised if he didn't slay Malika Andrews. I'm just saying he was out savage with it. I'm just saying, wasn't no stopping eBay. This boy here was rising to the top. So yeah, that's my whole thing. And I'm pretty sure his kid is going to be devastated though. That's what a life part of when you got to go look at his kid and say, hey, this I did your mama. And everybody know it. The boy got to go to school and be like, yo, daddy, Ime, we did want to go to the game, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be interesting. So Kevin, you, so let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Ime is away from home 150 days of the year. Let's just be real. The dude is on the road quite a bit. He probably works crazy hours. Do you feel like Nia should be okay, or do you feel like it is even possible for these athletes and these coaches and some of these big time names that are constantly on the road away from their significant others, and choose your words carefully, brother, but do you feel like it is possible for these people to stay and maintain 100% fidelity?
It is, but B. Jones, we know that the flesh is weak. And just think of all the cities that they go into, and
they rock stars. Every city they show up
they're
to.
outside their hotel rooms waiting on them. Now, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of guys that they're good guys that haven't stepped out. But B, after a while, you're gonna be like, man, am I gonna get caught? How would she know? You know what I mean? But now with all the cameras and stuff.
But tell me this.
Cool Breeze said sign NDAs. God,
If the access is easy and the flesh is weak, then why drag along somebody? Like,
you make a great point, but let me tell you this. Well, I mean, did he drag along? He didn't marry her. I mean, he didn't marry her. He didn't.
Yeah. So,
what's the saying? You drink it, have your cake and eat it too, or what it was called? Why buy the milk when you get? Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
I mean, think about it, KD. It's 18 years now. I mean, do you expect him to marry you now?
Oh my gosh! But it's not. What we're saying. It's not okay. It's still not about marriage, but why continue being in a solid relationship?
Yeah, you have to ask him. He the one messed up. Don't put us on trial.
Okay, well, to anybody in the comments that wants to answer the question, or if y'all know that a strong opinion,
because you know what, this wasn't the first time he's done that. That's
why. Me personally, I probably think I think if he had went and told Nia, she could have handled things a little bit wrong. That part, like I said, is 100% savage. But I'm under to believe these people, they kind of already know what time it is. I've seen stories of wives of NFL players that say, "Hey, just don't let it come back home. Don't let it show up back here. I better not find out nothing about it. I don't want to see it on Instagram. I don't want to see it nowhere. I don't want nobody to ask me about it, but you do what you do. As long as I don't know about it, I'm good." I'm being for real. I've seen stories. Now it's all gossip.
It's not just
I've seen stories.
Athletes, okay. It's celebrities too.
Yes, 100%, bro. 100%. And like my big cousin Corey, he told y'all if he wanted to be married, he would have been married. He clearly wasn't married. Now my last question. This has been a crazy week in sports, y'all. Why has this distraction been the main attraction? Why have we not been talking about Brett Favre? Why have we not been talking about some of these other things like Kim Mulkey? And we're going to get into some of these things in the pick six, but why has this headline just took over everything? Even when Aaron Judge out there getting 61 like he did tonight, why are we even talking about this?
Because, they don't want to talk bad about Adam Levine and Brett Favre. Even when Vince McMahon came out, people were still saying, "Oh, look what he did for sports entertainment." They wouldn't even talk about the fact that he had to pay like $16 million in hush money. But we all know what it's about, B. Jones. It's in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
And what does that coach look like?
Yeah, he a deeper shade of soul. My whole thing, though, if I'm
let me say one more thing. And aren't we known? They try to paint us as the ones that are cheating all the time, right?
I ain't seen that. Now, where you see that they try to paint African American?
You hear more about us cheating than anybody else.
I agree. We dogs.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Men are dogs. But men are dogs, not just black men.
No,
men
I'm
are
talking
dogs.
about men in general. Okay, but the fact that this guy is one of the most powerful people in Boston because of that franchise and the position they put him in, we got to bring you down some, man.
Last question. If this was Tom Brady, would he have been suspended for a year?
Tom Brady wouldn't have been suspended for a minute.
we would have never heard about it.
No.
The word suspension would have never been in any of the media.
No, they would have told him to stay home during camp. They would have said, "Hey, you can't be on campus. While we investigate.
Yeah, we'll see you week 1."
Or it'll be like an investigation of how you can get away with it and everything be okay at home.
Oh, but I do want to say something about Tom Brady. Y'all remember how he did with those tablets? How he broke them?
Mm-hmm.
How he was throwing a fit? Remember when Odell Beckham he did it? Boy, we roasted him. We tore him down. I'm just saying, different rules for different people.
Okay, you might have a topic for another show, brother. We might have to dig into that one a little bit later. But let's go ahead and keep this thing pushing. I don't know. I thought that was a healthy conversation. It wasn't too bad. I don't know why I felt.
I feel better.
I felt Kim was gonna go a little bit more hard on him, though. You let him off the hook, KD. You let him off the hook. I thought you was gonna go full Malika Andrews on him. I thought you was call him a dog.
No, he's not a bad looking dude. And like y'all said, the flesh is weak. So I feel like he's like a charismatic dude. So I feel like he couldn't help himself. So I get it a little bit.
Okay. Well, I mean, hopefully all women could be that forgiving. All right.
I'm just move on before we get fucked.
You ain't lying. My wife probably watching this. All right, y'all. All right. So the Manhattan Project. You got something for us, KD?
So I'm gonna keep it real simple this week. Netflix. They just dropped a special called Dahmer, and it is about Jeffrey Dahmer. Are any of y'all watching it?
Nah, I've heard about it. I've seen the weird little poster. You know how you got the widgets or the kind of the graphic to highlight the yellow eyes and stuff. It was real spooky. And we know Dahmer was eating people, right? That was the dude who was eating booty, right? Out the refrigerator.
He was eating men. You know, he
was eating everything. He would save body parts and just cook them and eat it, drink the blood. It's pretty crazy. So it's definitely a lot to watch at once if you're into binging. But if you're into like those true crime shows, this is definitely it. So
see, this is my thing. I love watching true crime, but I don't really like watching the actor portrayal versions much, if that makes sense. Like I want like, somebody to commentate it, like Tim McMahon or something from 60 Minutes. I want him to have his voice in the background. And on this day, he walked in his home. I want that type of documentary where it's nothing but facts. I don't want the theatrical version where somebody's playing Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know why. I ain't a huge fan of when actors try to portray those kind of things. It's sometimes they get it right. Like what's our guy for Wakanda? I don't know why I can't think of his name.
Chadwick.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman. He played James Brown perfect. Like that was cool.
Robinson. So I mean,
and the dude who played Elvis was pretty cold too. The dude who played Elvis, I don't know Elvis, but I felt like I knew Elvis by watching that. So I get it. But when it comes to the murder stuff,
I don't know. Dahmer, the dude, I think it's Evan Peters.
He's a big name. He's a big name.
He did really good though, and for me, I'm like, I really hope this dude is going to seeking therapy, because to get into this role just seems super hard. So,
and then the fact that Dahmer was like, "Yeah, man, tattoos taste terrible." I was like, "Why would I want to watch somebody?" I'm gonna pass on that too.
Yes, but yeah. So if you're into it, check it out. If not, I totally get it.
You know what? I might watch it though. I got all my family in here. They over there saying they gonna pass on it. But do y'all not remember when Jeffrey Dahmer did that? Do y'all not remember how the headline? See, you too young. You too young. You still got Similac on your breath. You still a Thundercat. You know what I'm saying? But the old heads in this group, they remember when Jeffrey Dahmer did this in real life. And when I tell you, it wasn't a comedian that didn't hit the stage and talk about it. It wasn't a day we wasn't talking about it at school or whatever. I'm telling you, this was a really big thing in American culture with Jeffrey Dahmer eating people.
All of that, B. Jones, he was eating us.
Oh, black man?
Yeah, he like eating
dog meat, the other dog meat.
Yeah. And so that's why I don't want to watch it. I ain't trying to get like a copycat dude to come get me.
But what's crazy, last thing I'm gonna say about it. What's crazy is there was so many opportunities that this dude could have got caught, and they just kept letting him commit crime. Are you surprised?
We had people with AR-15s shooting folks, surrendering to the police, and the police walked right past them. So why are you surprised? Come on.
Oh my God. It's crazy. It's wild.
So are you on record? Are you recommending this as a watch?
I am. Yes, I say watch it.
Well,
Yeah,
please. We need to be ready to watch Redeem Team on October the 7th.
I'm watching the Redeem Team. I ain't watching.
Redeem Team is what I'm getting there. I saw that little highlight.
Yeah, with Kobe.
Okay. Netflix. Boy, Netflix worth that $19.99. Y'all better get somebody code.
Well, hold up. KD, damn it. I know they were, but still, it don't matter. They were still us.
He like seasoned folk. He wanted to.
All right, so I guess. Okay.
Hey, he wanted that season, that Tony Sachere. Hey,
that Lowry's got those colors.
Lowry's, yeah.
I cannot. All right, so I have a couple of questions for y'all instead of just doing my one.
I may be done.
Y'all are crazy.
Oh man, y'all stupid, man.
All right, so you all right? You all right, KT?
Yeah, please ask your question so I can get that off my brain. That was some funny stuff.
Okay, and so the dudes in the comment section too, I kind of want y'all's opinion, or I do want your opinion. So is it man law violation for two men to be in a restaurant together after 4 p.m.?
No.
Like, can y'all two go to a restaurant and like sit together in a booth after 4 p.m.?
As long as we ain't sitting together in the booth,
as long as we sitting on the same side,
across from each other. Like,
I go eat dinner with my homeboy. What?
Okay, that's what I said too. So I was.
Is somebody out there saying that they wouldn't go eat dinner with another male?
Yes, after like they can't be seen after 4 p.m.
You wouldn't go.
It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me because I'm like, okay, I feel like you should be able to go because what if y'all go to happy hour? Like, what if say y'all work together and y'all want to go to happy hour to like pick up chicks? Like y'all are single, of course.
You know what though? I'm gonna tell you something, Kevin. As I sat here and I unpacked it, we in a new world. I do think that it depends on my relationship with this person going into it. Like I'm gonna be real with you though. Let's talk about a coworker that you joke around with at work all the time, and they be like, "Hey, you want to go get some dinner?" That might be a little bit uncomfortable, KT. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't really know you, but if it's my partner, like I'll go eat with Kevin. I'll go eat dinner with KT.
I think the whole booth thing, that's what they're talking about, sitting in the booth. But if we sitting across from each other, or I don't.
Yeah, I gotta know them though. To their point, you ain't gonna catch me with somebody I'm just not trying to be cool with. Nah, okay, I gotta know you.
Here's like another side question. Okay, say y'all go to a bar and y'all want to sit at the bar because y'all are just two straight dudes just trying to have some drinks. There's 2 seats left at the bar and they're right next to each other. Are y'all sitting next to each other?
Yes.
Yeah, it's at the bar.
Yes. You know what? And if we buy tickets to a football game, we got to sit right there next to each other. It ain't no skipping seats unless somebody ain't coming, and then you slide over one. Movie theaters, movie theaters is a little bit different. I can't sit next to you in the movie theater. I got to skip a seat in the movie theaters. So. Hey, I'm just saying you gotta know who you're going to eat dinner with though. You gotta know who you're going to eat dinner with, KD.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, let's just say y'all are cool. What if y'all are homies at work? Like, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I gotta have some established. Like, we gotta go do a couple of lunches and stuff first. Like, it can't be the first time and it's after dark. No,
but I see people keep talking about the booth and all that stuff. They keep talking about the booth thing, but if you go to a restaurant and it's packed and that's all they got, you're not gonna go sit there.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's corny that somebody would say, like, it's man law that you can't go eat with your friend.
No, that's not man law. That's not. I've never heard of that. Never heard of it. But
I mean, after 4 is happy hour.
Exactly.
Right.
That's how I feel, and I'm just like,
yeah.
I think it's dope that dudes can make plans and do something with their friends. So I think,
Kevin, he's just trying to get you look it up at happy hour. All right, what else we got in the man?
No. So my next question is,
all right,
so
let's go.
You're walking down a sidewalk or like you're walking down the street, whatever, and you pass an attractive woman. How hard is it for you not to look back to peep if she's looking back at you?
If my wife not there, it's not hard at all. But if she's there, I ain't looking back.
I knew you were single.
I mean, I ain't trying to make eye contact. I'm trying to see what she got. Now the eye contact, no. But anything else, if I see that she about to be fine, you know, I'll be like, and I'm gonna keep it moving. But the eye contact, once it go like that, no, you got to play that off.
So it's cool, no problem. Like you're just looking back with ease.
You can window shop, you just can't make the purchase.
Okay.
All right. What else we got, Manhattan Project?
That's all I got.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do an uncut gem. This is gonna be a weird one. This is for the comments as well. This is for the family. This is for you, KD, and you, Kevin. KD and Kevin. All right. So my question is, if everything was even, if you got your bag, would you date a person of a person of a public figure, a professional basketball player, WNBA player, somebody who is in the same situation as an Ime Udoka, to where they are traveling 150 days out of the year? Could you be in a relationship with somebody with all things even? Like Nia Long got her own money, you got your own money. Could you be in a situation where you are dating somebody who of prominence like that, that's constantly in the media, paparazzis around you, people in y'all business? I want to know from the family as well. Somebody say a Satu Sabali, hell yeah. See, we say that. We say that real easy. We say that at home, but then you sitting at the house while Satu on the road, and Satu on the road, man, and she going through Atlanta. she going through, you know, a lot of cities. She in them streets. So I'm just saying, well, could y'all be in a relationship like that?
I'll let KT go first.
I will tell you this.
Okay.
If I had the opportunity to be with Halle Berry, you already know I wouldn't care where she was at. She could be in Alaska for all I care. If she come home to me, I'm hoping that she ain't sharing herself with nobody else. But come on, man.
But Kevin, you think you can really trust that? Even if it's Halle Berry, I know you willing to. I don't know. I guess you willing to overlook some things. But you okay with your wife being away from you that much and being on the road and being like popular? Like every guy in America want your wife.
Yeah, but everybody.
That's what you want?
Yeah, but she chose me. You know what I'm saying? So when we're out in public, she's out with me. I don't know what's going on though, B. Jones, but yes, Halle Berry, yes. So
you with that? You with that? All your business in the media, everything.
Yeah, man. But they're gonna be like,
okay,
he with Halle Berry, so you know he gotta be doing some other stuff with her. You know what I mean?
Okay. What about you, KD? Your husband is Odell Beckham. I mean, real for real. Odell is your guy. You gonna be okay with Odell being out there in them streets with pictures of him on boats with other dudes, looking like the cover of a rap album?
with Trey Songz. He was with Trey Songz too.
That's what I'm saying. With Trey Songz, and they looking like they about to do some work. I'm just telling you, you okay with it?
Y'all know my obsession with Odell. So yes, I would absolutely be okay with him being on their boat with them dudes. Absolutely. But yeah, like, I don't know, you kind of just know that it just comes with the territory. So you're kind of like cool with it.
But that's what I'm saying. So y'all would just knowing the whole situation, all the evidence in front of you, you know what you're going into. Y'all would be okay with jumping into one of them. Like, cause see, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I can list you off 6 or 7 beautiful women that's prominent figures, and I'll be like, oh man, I would do this, I would do that. But at the end of the day, man, I don't even know if I really want that type of theater, especially if I got my own. Now, Stedman Winfrey, his situation is different, right? He didn't have that type of bag. Oprah is footing the bill. You know, at that point, so I shut up and look the other way. But if I got my own and I can have who I want to have, why would I be? I don't know. Why would I be with somebody who I don't know. It's always a toss up. I mean, you're gonna be sitting at the house too much by yourself. That's too much. That's too much space.
And see, that's the difference. Like, y'all know me, I'm always outside. So I feel like we would have some type of agreement where it's like, I have X amount of businesses to be taken care of, or a foundation, or, I'm always traveling. So I'm going to be busy too. So I'm not going to have time. And then also it's like, if you're going to cheat, I don't want it to be in the limelight. If everybody knows that we're together, then no. So either I'm going to be the secret, or what he does is going to be a secret.
But you already know it's going to be some infidelity.
Exactly.
You already know it's gonna be some infidelity. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. That's a tough one for me. I think we all sit up here and all our family, they saying, yeah, I'll do this, I'll do that, but I don't. I promise you gonna be like, do I really want all of that? Do I really want to share a woman with the world like that? I don't know. I thought that was a good topic. I figured y'all would say that.
Yeah, and I guess my thought process is everybody freaking cheats.
Not to your point, KD. You can get the CFO of the ice cream parlor down the street, and he might be foul. So
exactly. So either way.
All right. Well, let's. What we got next? We got some drop. It's time for some drop. We moving pretty spirited here. We almost done here, y'all. We about to get into some sports conversations. But Kevin, let's go ahead and do the drop real quick, man. What you got? What we got in the way of new music?
No new music this week.
Okay. So,
KT, me and KT kind of looked through the catalog.
Yeah, the baby got something, but yeah.
Oh, the baby did drop something. It's like something too, right?
I just know he dropped it. I ain't listening to
the baby trying to come out with something. Oh, well, he did come out with something. So
yeah.
He's coming out with something after he talked bad about Meg Thee Stallion, talking about what they did and all that. So yeah, it's perfect.
The baby said he was with Meg Thee Stallion?
Yeah, before Tory Lanez or whatever. Something.
That's interesting. All right, Kevin. Well, what is our coach's groove, sir?
All right, so we found out that Rihanna will be performing during halftime of the NFL Super Bowl. So my question to the family is, who needs to be next? And here are your choices. Don't throw in the comments, this person. I'm giving you the choices. Kanye West, Outkast, Lil Wayne, Drake, or Jay-Z and Beyonce. So you can only pick one.
Okay, so for me, it's going to be Jay-Z and Beyonce, but I kind of want it to be like versus style. Like they're going against each other. I think that would be super dope. Like all of Jay's old stuff and B's old stuff. Yeah.
What about you, B?
I think I'm going to go with Kanye West. And I can see Kanye doing some joints where he has like a Khaled come out, a Big Sean come out. You know what I'm saying? I can see him having like a little umbrella. What's our guy up in New York? Pusha P or Pusha T. It's a lot of artists that can come out and be a part of his show. So I'm gonna go with Kanye West is in the building.
I thought you were gonna go Lil Wayne.
I thought about Lil Wayne. I think Lil Wayne would have been called. He probably could bring out like a Cash Money, which that would be super fire if he had a Juvie come out and some of these folks that he rock with down in Louisiana. But I don't know. I'm going for the musical. I want bangers. I want pure hits. I want the crowd to go crazy when he come out there. So I'm gonna go with Kanye West.
And I'm gonna go with Drake.
What? You going with Drake?
I thought you were gonna go with Drake.
Do right and kill. The Drake is up though. He should get a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you want to look at it, see, I'm not into the JB. I've already seen Beyonce do the Super Bowl. So, and then I've also seen Beyonce be featured. She came out with somebody else Super Bowl. So I'm over Beyonce in the Super Bowl. Thank you. We've seen you.
But Drake can't do it by himself though.
Yeah, but Drake can bring out some other people. He can bring out Lil Wayne. Yeah, he can bring out a Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I think Drake doing the Super Bowl will be banging.
I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I'm not buying y'all Super Bowl ticket.
Young Money. He could have Young Money come out. I would dig that.
Maybe Young Money. But I just picture him coming out with Future. Like
J. Cole could come out there with him. He got a couple of joints with J. Cole.
I think that'll be some bangers.
Lil Baby. He got a song with Lil Baby.
Yeah, Lil Baby can stay out. But J. Cole and Drake were supposed to make an album together, right?
I don't know, but it would have been hot. I would have copped it. Downloaded, whatever the new term is.
I think they were talking about it. Either J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar or somebody. They was talking about making an album like that. That would be dope.
I never heard that.
Well, all right, somebody said Drake featuring Drake. All right, here we go. Let's get the sneak of the week. Boom. How you love that? Black Canvases, Jordan Retro 4s, $210. These are dropping this Saturday. It is not too late to get your name in the raffles on Foot Locker. I don't know, Kevin. Now I want to give a disclaimer. They 210, so they're a little bit more pricier than the normal shoe. But I can tell you right now, all the sneakers going to be elevated in the prices here. Also, I want y'all to pay attention to the materials on this shoe. I tried to get you a picture that is as vivid as possible, so you can see this is not the normal suede material. This is a canvas material, which is henceforth why it's called black canvas. So this is almost like a little waterproof, like a mesh type material. But I'm getting this pair, and I think they're a wonderful pair of beaters. It got a great style to it. I can rock these, very versatile. I'm digging this shoe all the way through and through. So I already got my name out in raffles. I hadn't even looked at what the resale value is because I'm going all out on Saturday to try to get these joints. Might be probably my last pair before the holiday run, because the holiday run this year is going to be ignorant. Just telling y'all right now, put some money to the side because the sneaker game is about to explode this holidays with some colorways that Nike got dropping. But we'll go. Let's pull it down. 10-1 Saturday, $210. Kevin, what you think, man? You copping?
I would cop B. Jones, but I just got these.
Hold that sneaker.
So I'm trying to hold out to those all white, the cement Jordans that came out like last year. I'm trying to hold out to those all white comes out of those Lowe's, the North Carolina color ones. So those would be my.
Yeah, they got some sick stuff coming. It's like I said, it's about to be ignorant.
I would cop them. I'll say that I would.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Ms.Manhattan, what you think?
Yeah, I like these. These are fire.
Yeah, everybody the family already speaking on it. This is definitely an instant cop. Like I said, it's black. Even if you just cop this as a way to, because I got a pair of breads, right? And I'll pull my breads out next week and I'll let y'all see them on the show. But this is a classic, legendary pair of sneakers. The value of it is $600-700. I never really wear my breads, right? Because I don't want to mess this sneaker up. So I'm only pulling that out if it's like we going to I don't know, ESPN or somewhere. I don't know. It's going to take a lot for me to pull them sneakers out, but I can pull these out anytime. These black canvases, I can rock them. They look real close. So I'm all over this sneaker. I'm all over it.
I like it.
You like it? All right. If you like it, I love it.
Yeah.
If you like it.
Rising with JD, she's so picky. Petty the bell.
Petty. All right, Kevin. It is that time when we get to talk some sports. It is the Pick Six. We're going to run through it this week. Remember, everybody, we are now on FanDuel. If you're trying to participate in the weekly fantasy, man, the competition has been hot. We only had 13 last week. We started small, but we're gonna let y'all catch up, because every week I'm telling y'all the new contest. We got $60,000 to spend. Wide receivers, we got an extra wide receiver slot. So, man, it's so fun. This week we had Freya 81, who won our weekly contest. Anybody know who Freya is? Freya?
Yes, it's actually I Am Skins in the chat. So shout out to him.
Shout out to I Am Skins. All right, Skins. Yeah, my guy, he won it with 133 points, had a team that was headlined. I don't know how you saw this, I Am Skins, but Khalil Herbert and Devonta Smith, them boys went balls out, and he won the contest. So congratulations, my friend. We're going to holler at you backstage, because I think we owe you some bread. We owe you some money, sir. We got $60 coming your way. All right, Kevin, let's unpack it. Let's go quick as possible. Kim Mulkey drama. What is your take on Kim Mulkey's refusal to comment on Brittany Griner?
She should be embarrassed, because BG is the reason why she got those 2 national championships at Baylor. So regardless of your feelings of her, what she said about the program in the past, that is still one of your players that you went into her family's house to sell yourself in that program, and you turn your back on her when she needs you the most.
Well, I'm going to say this, man. I actually, part of me, Kim Mulkey is a Louisiana boy. She's a sister. We try to hold it down. She's at LSU right now. So, of course, I want the university to have a lot of prestige. And I kind of had a different take until, me and Kevin, we get the opportunity to hang backstage with a lot of influential people, coaches and assistant coaches that's out there in the community. And after hearing one of these coaches talk to us as we were recording the You Got Next episode, I don't know. It kind of made me shift a little bit. I'm with you, Kevin. Shame on Kim Mulkey for not saying something. Because listen, even if they got into a little tiff, and for those of you who don't know, apparently Kim Mulkey and Brittany Griner had some tiffs in the past. Brittany Griner released some comments about it on a book. So I'm pretty sure there's some legal activities going on, and she probably not supposed to comment on them. But at this point in time, you say, hey, I hope she gets home safe. I'm praying for her. That's all you got to say.
That's all you got to say.
Move on. Hey, this is preseason. I don't want this to be about Brittany Griner. I hope she make it home safe, and I'm praying for her and her family. Be safe. And that's it. Come on and get on to the next topic. But what is your thoughts, Ms. Manhattan?
Okay, so I'm on the other side. What if we're like really good friends and I've been telling her to stop messing with their stuff, and I'm like, prayers and tell her to come back, free her, but I'm also mad at you too. Like, is that okay? Or because maybe she has feelings towards the whole situation.
And it might be too emotional for her. I'm with you, KD. It's deeper than just the surface level of you not saying nothing. But I think at this stage, when you are a certain person, and you're getting a certain check, your name carries, your name and your opinion carries weight. You know that you're about. It's the same situation we went through 2 years ago with Drew Brees, right? Drew, you know who you are. You know your importance. You can't say that. It's certain things you can't say. And in this situation, you can't remain quiet when it comes to a former player that has such an impact on your career. Because like Kevin said, you don't win those rings without a BG. Bottom line, you don't win a championship at Baylor without BG. Or at least those two championships. Yeah. So, all right, Kevin. Every night, we've been trying to watch ESPN, watch football games, watch whatever we want to watch on ESPN. They stop what we watching, and we get a live look in on Aaron Judge. And tonight, apparently, the live look in paid off because he hit his 61 home run. But do you think this was too much pressure added on Aaron Judge? Because he went like almost 4 or 5 games without hitting that home run because America stopped and held their breath every time he walked up to the plate. What are your thoughts, man?
It was a lot of pressure, but pressure busts pipes. If you that dude, get it where you fit in. Because if it had been a regular televised game, he would have hit it right.
Yeah.
Either way, you got to perform.
You got to perform. KD, what are your thoughts on that? Was that too much? Did you care about Aaron Judge hitting his 61 home run? Did you want to stop your football game to watch that?
No, not stop my football game because, football is football. And we're like in the early weeks of football. So, yeah, no.
All right, Kevin, the topic that we talked about cheating in the next room all week long, and we talked about the Boston Celtics, but the conversation that has irritated me all week long that nobody is talking about is Herm Edwards' betrayal. Why aren't we talking about the fact that this man has assistant coaches leaking information to other schools and other programs so that they can expedite the termination of Herman Edwards? Somebody justify to me why we are not condemning this, and there are not somebody who can go in and be an arbitrator right now and doing a full-fledged investigation on Arizona State in this football program. Why are we not talking about this, Kevin?
Because boosters and the AD wanted him gone, so they made sure that stuff got leaked. If you saw the video of him getting actually fired on the field. How disrespectful. Did you notice that the athletic director or the president or something never said one word? He had the brother go and break that news to him. Yeah. Here's my thing with college football, what kind of pisses me off. When you have and it's not, I don't want to make everything about race, so please don't go there. Everybody, I love everybody. But when Charlie Strong was in Texas trying to clean up that program that Mac Brown destroyed, what happened? They got rid of him because he wasn't winning games, but he was trying to clean up that mess. We all know that Coach Herm, he is a leader of men.
Yes.
And it's Arizona State. When has Arizona State ever been a football powerhouse?
Yes.
So sometimes you got to look at yourself in the mirror and actually check yourself.
I agree 100%.
I digress.
I can't understand it. I can't fathom it. It just the fact that we see DraftKings and FanDuel commercials all day long, the fact that sports betting has become so prominent in our institutions, and all of a sudden we hear somebody who's manipulating the games, and they should be banned for life. Bottom line, Those coaches that are on this staff should never be allowed to coach for anybody. It's kids whose careers are on the line, and you jeopardizing these things. This was bigger than just Herm. Shame on ESPN. Shame on everybody for not talking about this more. And I'm calling them out on this one. All right, Kevin. ESPN released the top 10 this past week that featured 4 non-American players as the top players in the NBA. And Steph Curry was ranked number 5th in the league. What are your thoughts on this list?
How can Steph Curry be behind what's the Joker? I know that he's cold in Denver, a big man. We haven't seen something like that. Steph has 4 championships, one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen play this game, one of the best point guards, one of the best leaders. And they disrespecting this man like that. Who did they have above him? They had
Giannis. Giannis was 1. Jokic was 2. Luka was 3. And Joel Embiid was 4.
All of them have not did anything in the well, they've done something in the playoffs, but Steph has got his team to the mountaintop numerous times, even before KD came.
But Kevin, in all fairness, this list was not a historical list. This was going into the 2022 season, or 2022, 2023, whatever you want to call that season. Get ranked the players, and they said the most valuable player right now is Giannis. And so this was essentially a preseason MVP type poll, and they ranked Steph 5th. I mean, can you feel? I personally still disagree with it. I don't see how you don't put Dame Lillard in the top 10.
I disagree with the people that they have before him.
Yeah, they got a Kevin Durant behind a Jason Tatum. Do you agree with that?
No.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either. I don't think
he's top 3. I just don't agree with the guys that's before him.
I think you got to mix that list up a little bit with it. And I get it. It's sensational marketing, right? It's media. They want people to click on it. They want people to come visit their site. But I don't know.
The Joker's better than Kevin Durant. He's better than LeBron James. He's better than Steph Curry. Come on.
There's no way I draft Jokic. If we were to do a fantasy draft right now, I guarantee you Jokic would not be in the top 5. I guess maybe he might be 4th or 5th. There's no way some of these other names going off that list.
Not with a healthy Kawhi coming back. Not with KD. No.
Yeah. All right, man. We gonna push some of the other stuff to next week because we just hit the hour mark. So I don't know. We got some, but all right, here we go. So the game of the week, we already spoiled it. The Giants versus the Cowboys. Me and KD, we went Giants. We lost. Kev and Pam got it right. The score is now B. Jones 1, Kevin 1, Pam 2, and KD. Bless your heart, you still ain't. You still ain't got to win a prediction right yet.
It's okay. It's all a gamble. At least I won a weekly. I won the weekly contest once, and
you got that one.
Somebody in our league, or what?
But you came in 3rd, and I came in 4th this last week.
Oh yes.
Yeah. You was up there again. Now keep in mind we only got 13 now. I mean, but I've been sucking. I don't know what's wrong. I got to learn this platform a little bit. But I did the same lineup 2 weeks in a row, just to be honest with y'all. When y'all gonna look at my lineup, y'all gonna die laughing. I ain't gonna tell nobody my secret sauce. Y'all gonna love my lineup. I might post it. I'm gonna send my lineup and post it and see if y'all can get what the commonalities is on that. But this week's game of the week will be the Bills versus the Ravens. Y'all, this thing is going to be a flat out shootout. I can't wait to see this game. My Saints play at 8:30 a.m. in the morning. So when this game come on at noon, I'm gonna be tuned in. Yeah, Saints playing overseas, Kevin. We got that London game.
Yeah.
So Kevin, all right, let's go on record. Who you calling? Who you got?
I think the
Bills versus Ravens.
I think the Bills are gonna be pissed off at what happened last week, and they coming. I got the Bills.
All right. What about you, KD?
I got the Bills too.
Well, if KD go Bills, then it's got to be the Ravens. I'm going Action Jackson. I'm going Action Jackson and Lamar. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be an upset. I think everybody think the Bills going to win. So I don't know. I'm predicting the upset in that game. And Lamar's he's on a whirlwind pace right now. He's trying
to get his money. So you know what? Every time Baltimore, every game, the price goes up. So I don't think he'll be in Baltimore next year.
Me and Cool Kev both going with the Baltimore Ravens. Shout out to you, Cool Kev. All right, y'all. All right, man. I don't know. Kevin, did we miss any good topics, man? Did we miss something tonight?
We didn't really talk about Brett Favre, but I think we're good, man. We can talk about that Joker next week.
All right. Well, my yeet of the week is going to be a very simple one. We about last year around this time, we got the opportunity to do a You Got Next with the former WNBA player, former Tennessee Volunteer. That's why I'm wearing my orange and white. It wasn't because of Tennessee beat y'all this weekend, Kevin. It was to honor Megan Simmons. She's playing overseas basketball right now. This past weekend in the championship game, she dropped 56 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Hey, I gotta show her some love just because she's a sister of ours, and I just think that performance in the championship game is exactly how you rock and exactly what you're supposed to do. But y'all, you go follow her because her story is crazy. She's definitely a dope person. Go check out the You Got Next episode. Not trying to double promote, but Megan Simmons, you phenomenal, you're tenacious, you're extraordinary. 59 points in the game. 56 points in the game. Any game, you deserve a yeet.
And she's the truth, man. Please check that episode out. It was dope.
Yeah, she dope. She's super dope. Told Kevin she beat the brakes off of him in basketball. All right, it's time for the 2-minute warning. Yeah, all right, KD. Who you sending a shout out to? Who you showing some love to?
Oh, I need a shout out to my brother. It was his birthday. Happy birthday, boo. Love you long time. And then, of course, everybody in the chat, y'all showed out today. I'm just going to give out a few names. Shout out to Schemes winning first place, of course.
Shout out to Schemes.
Shout out to KD Dammit. Shout out to Zoe. Shout out to Cool Kev, Corey. I know Gerald was in here earlier. Shout out to y'all.
Callie J, a Cool Breeze.
Oh, Travis. Shout out to Travis. You're here every week.
Jack Henham. He showed up. He showed up and showed out.
Yeah, shout out to all of y'all. Thank y'all for joining us and being active in the chat. I love to see it.
So, also, we need for them to do us a favor. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Okay.
Next week, bring a friend. Bring a friend next week.
Bring a friend, and then also click that link for the FanDuel weekly contest and make sure you share it with your friends.
More than one friend.
Hey, let's get this. Now, we moved to FanDuel so we could get over 100 people because we were getting people that was like, oh, man, is it too late? And they were 23, 24, 30, and we couldn't get everybody, and we moving now. We can't get everybody to jump in this thing. So, listen, it don't take long. They don't need a blood sample. All you got to do is register for FanDuel and you crack it.
Just download the app. You got all these apps on your phone. Just go ahead and download it.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on so I can go ahead and whoop y'all heads because I promise you this week's lineup is unbeatable. It's unbeatable.
I'm coming. I'm coming for top.
I think I got y'all this week. I even got my wife to do it this week, y'all.
Okay. Well, yeah, I sure hate to do that to her, Kevin, but I'm showing no mercy. All right, Kevin, who your shout outs are, man?
You know what? B. Jones, you love football, so you're going to love this one. So there's a high school. I can't pronounce it. I can tell you what city it was in. It's like Woka Tigers. All right. So they were about to have to forfeit their game because they didn't have enough players. So two young ladies, Natalie Davis and Callie Ramsey, stepped up so their team did not have to forfeit. Now, whether they won or not, that's another story. But shout out to those young ladies for the true definition of next woman up and taking one for the team. So thank you, young ladies.
Did they play against boys, Kevin?
Yes, it was boys. It's
high school football team. What's their name again so I can give them a yeet?
God, dog, B.J. Callie Ramsey
and Natalie. Callie and Natalie, y'all deserve a yeet.
Yes.
That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
Okay, now I got the names. Natalie Davis and Callie
Natalie Davis. All right. Well, y'all deserve a yeet for that. Cuz went out there and played against like 5-star defensive linemen and stuff, man. That's crazy. All right, my shout out is going to go to Auburn football player Tank Bigsby. The dude is definitely a second or third round draft pick, only because running backs very rarely go first round. But he's one of those talented kind of guys that can do what he wanted to do. He got a sponsorship with Beats, part of the NIL deals. He gave every person in his locker room, everyone his teammates, Beats headphones. And also shout out to Clarissa Shields. She is back in the ring here in 2 weeks. I can't wait to see her do what she do. She's in a unification bout. So at October the 15th, all eyes will be glued on her. And I'm hoping that I don't know. I'm rooting for her, man.
Probably get her. Yeah,
I'm hoping she get it. But
I do want to say something, B. Jones.
Yeah.
Cool Breeze sent me a text last week and said, hey, man, when are y'all going to get out in the streets? I want to come kick it with Sports Life Talk. So
we coming.
Excuse me, Ms.Manhattan, Gemini Jones. We need y'all to get on y'all job. Let's go. I'm calling y'all out.
We got to wait for Pam to come back. Shout out to Pam, our sister from another mister.
Well, she comes back from suspension next week, so we'll have her back.
Yes. And then shout out to SLT South, to the ladies, Elena, Brittany, and Misty.
All right. Well, y'all know that. That's only one thing left to say. Y'all go follow. Y'all go like. Y'all subscribe. Let's keep this energy popping, because Sports Life Talk. Who was there and went from not listening and now you're tuning in. Let's go. We'll see y'all next week, family. We love y'all, man. Check y'all out.
You already know what time it is, Sports Life Talk, and if you didn't know, you didn't set your reminder. You need to set your reminder, man. Sports Life Talk through your speakers and your headphones. Get to know the name and let your friends know. Ask who's got their game on lock, like a chain around a box, no bento. Legos in the end zone, building on a height from the scoreboard that we're adding to. Consistent with the content on a whole different magnitude. Working front to back like a lateral pass, and the attitude matches the aptitude. That's why we're glad to do Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah. Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah.